Hello, people, guildies, and others. Um, this video is going to be in reference to what people are calling the little pink coin, little handshaked pink coin. So let's go over to Guild Island, and just to touch base, I was told these places are called islands because of these circles that are all the way around the screen that you see here. So each one is an island, even though every single farm is connected by one road, which I think is neat, with the exception of, well, Guild Island is also connected by that road. I was about to say it wasn't, but the Fish Island is not. Anyway, so let's get over here to the Guild Island. And in the upper right hand corner, while you're on this island, you will see these little pink handshake coins. When you're not on this island, you will have actual rubies, gems, diamonds. They've been called many different things throughout the Facebook forums. But yes, that's what's up there. So hence, I have 896. When I come over here, I can trade those gems in for these handshake coins. However, what do these handshake coins go for? So just to touch base on trading gems in, you click in here. I clicked on that, on the little plus up there in the upper right there. Sorry, I did that without saying anything. That little plus up there. So after I click on that, this is the screen that comes up called Guild Bank. Now, you can get to this Guild Bank also from the actual Guild Bank, which is this guy right here. Okay. So if you wanted, excuse me there. If you wanted to, you could click on that and it'll bring up the Guild Bank. So let's trade in. I got 525. So let's go ahead and do 525 and give us 5,000 little handshake pink coins. There you go. I just increased us up there. Okay. Now, morning, Yasu. The thing of it is that when you increase that count, what is the coin spent on? Well, down here at the boardwalk is what I would call it. You have several buildings here. Okay. At the very far right, this guy here, that's where we're going to start at, and then we'll work our way left. And this one happens to be loyalty points for projects. Okay. Which means that as you contribute coins to this, you will gain 4%, is where we're at now. The next one will be 6%, and the next one 8%. And you can go all the way up to 38%. You can get loyalty points for projects. That's the little pink hearts that you collect. And those little pink hearts is what helps you gain smileys. Okay? So, just to give you an idea, if we click on this, the next loyalty points that we can go up will cost us 15,000. Okay? Now, the next one happens to be current bonuses, which is loyalty points for help. We have not selected that one yet. We will be here shortly. Yeah. And then the next one is the add contributions for projects. Loyalty points for help. Just to touch base, I didn't say anything to give a definition of it. I think it defines itself, means that you get extra points you get an extra 1, extra 2 as your levels go up. You can go all the way up to level 20, which will give you plus 19 extra loyalty points for helping somebody. All right, so that's where that one's at. Add contributions. This one's going to be a major one. I've talked to several other guilds that have this one selected, and they have built this one up all the way to 4%. And getting it up to 6% is really difficult, they say. but it can be done, of course. I mean, getting it up to level 6, which is 50%, which means that every time you watch a video, that's how much more percentage it gives in the points. So if you go into a project, and we don't have a project going right this moment, but if you was to go into a project, it would tell you, let's say plus 10. Well, 50%, it would be plus 15. And for those of you that know, when you start getting up higher in the actual points wise, these numbers go up. So as you build on the projects, those numbers go up, and it really does contribute a lot. It does help a lot, especially whenever you have 10 people to do it. Then you pretty much we have covered that project. So building that is a major plus, okay, for projects. Now, what we're working on right this moment is projects and loyalty points for those projects. We'll start getting into the others here in just a second. The next one down the list is the help limit. Right now, we have not contributed anything to this. We are level 1. And one of the things I will point out about why we haven't contributed to this is because we haven't had enough people complain about running out of helps. In the other guild that we were in, we had people always running out of help, so we increased that a little bit more. So that was increased faster than the others to give everybody that much more help. Okay. And then the last one happens to be contributions for projects. And we are at level 3 on this one. We'll be increasing this one again. But the thing of it is that as we increase this, it means that as we collect items, it will give us, if we collect 100 items, it will give us 4%. So it gives us 4% on that 100 items. Okay. It doesn't sound like much, but it is when you actually consider that this helps everybody, not just one person. So that's where all these points go to. Okay. And all the little pink coins is what goes in there. And as you can see, it costs a certain amount to do all these. And I don't know why they're gray. Let's see here. Let's click on one just to see. Oh, because I'm not a leader. That's why. I am a leader. I'm under my Jose on a stick account, but my Tex Nolan account is the actual leader here. So there you go. That's how this works. That's what the pink coins go for. I've seen several people ask questions in reference to it, but that should help out with the contributions. And that's just to point out contributions. Let's click over here. And in here, you will see where people have given. Okay, Purple Rose 2,000, Ahmed 7,000, Tex Nolan 32,000, Jose on a Stick 7,000, Farmer Grammy 2,000. And is it a requirement for everybody to give? No, it is not. Okay, we do not put that as a requirement. This game is for us to sit back and have fun. It is not for us to work as a job. It is not somewhere that where we have to be. We like for everybody to be active. If you've seen that we had one person that went black due to home life issues, that's why they're black. We'll leave them. We'll let somebody stay black an entire week, and then usually on Sundays is when we kick them and we let them know, hey, we got a spot left open for you. If you want to come back, we will definitely make sure that you can get back in, and we'll probably leave that open for a month. So that's where we sit at. That's how we do things. In our guild, it's just a little bit different, I know, but yet, like I said, we're here to have fun. And if you notice that it definitely tells you at the very top, no, Homestead of Farmers community chat is a requirement, not an option. So yes, we expect you to be in the chat and communicate. So there you go. That gives you an outline on how we run our guild to end the factor of how we use pink coins. Okay. Peace, love, and jelly beans, people. Y'all be safe out there. Have fun. It's just a game.